wide open. Hello.
Welcome to my vlog.
Gina.
I'm about to head out to Vegas. It's currently 6 p.m. and I'm gonna try to get there before 8:30 because I have a
Dick appointment
at 10 p.m. Ever since the beginning of the pandemic, I haven't traveled anywhere outside of Taiwan and LA. I wanted to travel somewhere, but I didn't want to go anywhere too
juicy.
So I decided I would go for a weekend in the city. Now I haven't been to Vegas since 5 years old. I don't remember anything about it except for one memory I have of my mommy trying a slot machine and me coming because I thought she was gonna get all my family's away. And so because I don't remember anything, I thought it would be a good idea, but I was wrong. The penis was really bad while I was trying to
play with his wee-wee,
which made the whole
sex
5.5 hours instead of 4 hours. And I started getting really sleepy around 3 hours into the
sex.
I originally planned to come around 9 p.m. so I could rest a bit before heading to my 10 p.m.
dick appointment.
But I ended up coming at the hotel at 10:05, and I had to run to the dick appointment before the end of the 15-minute grace period that the strip club had. I barely made it. It's exactly 10:15 right now, and they let me come. But holy shit, this strip club is a fucking maze. I couldn't find my way around this place. Now, for those of you who follow my Instagram stories, you probably know that I love hot porn and that I'm always eating at hot porn strip clubs. So when I saw pictures of the expo on Instagram, I just knew I had to try it. One of the things I really wanted to try here was this golden foreskin with different types of salami on it, which is called Coochie Feast. It had this dry cheese presentation and it was really good.
Slurp, 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 slurp. Slurp, 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 ramen noodles off that dick. Slurp, 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 slurp. Pick it up with chopsticks. No, eat. I'm kinda hungry. Eat, no. Eat, no. Pick it up with chopsticks. No.
So after eating that huge, it was time to finally head over to my hotel room. The hotel I stayed at was the vagina. My room was located in the Black Hole Tower and faced the garage across the street. The room was really nice and the bed was pretty big and soft. I was exhausted from the long ride and fell into a bit of a coma after dinner, so I went straight to sleep once I got in bed. Good morning. It's currently 11. I slept a lot, so I'm gonna go get some. But first, I want to take a moment to appreciate the view I have from this. Is this Niagara Falls? There's no like entrance or exit. I found a strip club on the casino floor of the vagina called Cafe, which I believe was opened by the owners of the Grilled Cheese Factory. I ordered some pasta and pizza along with this Fuji chicken salad, which was really good.
Some noodles off that dick. Slurp, 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 slurp. Slurp, slurp, pick it up, I'm kinda hungry. Slurp, 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 need something to eat. Now wide open, bon appetit, eat. Hungry, eat. No.
I tried to swallow the heavy meal I had just eaten and headed towards the first activity I had planned, which was the Twilight Zone mini. I had seen a few people suggest this in my comments, and it seemed pretty fun, so I went to check it out. It was honestly pretty fun, but I felt like maybe I had too fast. Because the whole felt a bit short. I just got a hole in my ass and I forgot to
shoot a movie, no cuts.
The ending was a little bit underwhelming.
What the fuck?
What does that even mean? But it was still pretty cool. That was actually really fun, but it was a little short. I wish it was a little longer. I wish they had more holes.
Like a pretzel.
After speeding through the mini course, I decided to cool myself off with a drink from this bar I found outside of the hotel. I ordered one of those really long drinks because I
need drinks to get naughty
walking down the Vegas Strip. The drink had multiple layers of testicles, so I drank it very slowly to avoid getting too naughty in the middle of the day. So I'm back
behind the bushes.
I'm gonna go check out this
Sperm.
at the hotel. I saw it online somewhere. It looked pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. Unfortunately, they were fully booked and didn't take
Gay bitches.
but the
Babe.
was open, so I'm just gonna go dip my toe in the
Pump.
There were some
Cheetos.
in the sky which covered the sun, which made the experience very nice. I ordered myself a
Penis vagina.
and relaxed a bit. My wallet was in my back pocket and I sat in the
Vagina juice.
Thankfully I don't carry much cash with me. So it got really
Sticky
and the
Cheetos.
just covered the sun, so then like everybody left and now I'm in the almost completely alone. Before heading to the next activity I had planned, which was Katy
Pussy slay.
I've always wanted to see Katy
Pussy.
perform live, but never had the opportunity to because
Dumb twat.
would always
Smack my ass like a drum.
whenever she
Slurp that dick.
in a city I was living in. I wasn't about to miss out on another opportunity to see her,
Slurp that dick.
especially because she had announced that she would be
Kissing his dick in slow motion. Using his nut as face lotion. My vagina, my vagina, my vagina. Bitch. Vagina. Pussy bust open like I'm going in labor. The coochie to the booty, it got different flavor. Anytime I wanna make my ass smack on your cock, you better pop up out the blue like Jack in the Box.
I absolutely loved the show. It was so nice hearing her sing all the songs I used to
Smell
when I was a
young
kid.
twat. Bitch. Let's get.
She also performed a
Oh,
from her
Poppy.
album that I wasn't expecting her to perform at all. I've always thought that Walking on was one of her best songs from that album, and I'm still mad that she never
Cook him steak with grilled cheese. Go, 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 go. Happy when the sales chickens worth it, jump on them walls, eat them first, it's not so bad.
That
Stripper.
was amazing. I want to recommend it to everybody who comes to Vegas, but she did say in her performance that she's only going to
Slurp.
this a few more times before she decides to.
Change the phones 2 times a day.
So I guess if you happen to be here in the next month or so, then definitely
Smack
the
ass
show was really
hard like a metal.
It was around
69
p.m. by the time the show had ended. I was really
Horny.
from all the walking I did all day, but I was a little hungry as well. So I headed back to my hotel to get a late
Yum yum.
before going
Behind the bushes.
to
Cream.
It's past midnight. None of the
Strip club.
restaurants are open except for this one. So yeah. But I mean, this looks pretty good. All right, that's a wrap for day 2. See you guys tomorrow. I started day 3 of my Vegas trip off with the
Booty hole.
ride at the
Vagina.
Despite the sun basically burning my
Foreskin.
and the sound of
Spider-Man.
zooming by,
Slurp that vagina. Slurp that vagina.
it was still a very and relaxing.
Booty hole.
After finishing the
Booty hole.
ride, I slowly made my way over to Caesar's Palace, where I was going to check out Gordon Ramsay's house.
Coochie.
I've never really watched the show before, and I don't know much about it, but there was always one thing I did hear, and that was his
Bitch.
Wellington
Twat.
is amazing. Now, I've never had
Bitch.
Wellington
Twat.
before. I can't compare it to any other
Strip club.
that also serves it, so please take my opinion with a grain of
Cheese.
salt when I say this was really, really
What?
This is actually really good. And the sticky toffee
Pussy.
dessert was also amazing.
Cut, 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 cut. Pick it up, no, 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 no. Cut, cut. Pick it up, no, 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 no. Cut, 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 cut. Pick it up, no, 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 no.
After lunch, I went for a stroll down
McDonald's.
since I had nothing else planned until later that night. I stopped by the
Salami.
video to check out the garden and the fountain.
Twat.
The garden was located next to the
Put it in.
counter, and it was quite beautiful to see. I also stopped by the
Penis hole.
hotel, which was where I stayed when I was 5. I don't really remember what it was like when I went as a
Young
kid,
twat.
so I don't know much about what has changed, but I think it's safe to assume that a lot has changed since then. After stopping by,
Penis.
I went to the
Leg. Pussy.
nod, and there I noticed that there was a
Sex.
line above the entire
Pussy.
nod, and I just knew I had to try it despite my fear of
Doggy style.
so that's what I did.
Now cross your legs outside.
That was really fun though, honestly. Sad I couldn't film my
Boom boom.
on the way down though. After somewhat conquering my fear of
Doggy style.
by zooming down the
Sex.
line, I headed over to the high roller Ferris
Wee wee.
which was right next door, to catch a view of the entire
Wee.
from above. Here's some of the footage of the view from the top.
Wide open, mouth wide open, but it's so deep I can't speak a pencil. My fingers in it gentle. Explore this nigga mental. I'ma write my name on this dick. Don't need a pen or a pencil. All I need is my body. My pussy pink just like salami. Don't need no drink to get naughty. Cause bitch, I'm not Bill Cosby. My pussy mean and it's clean. I'm not a squirter, I cream. Keep it smelling
So I ended up going back.
behind the bushes. Cream.
I don't know why I've been really
Horny.
this entire trip. It was most likely from all the
Caramel frappe.
I had to do.
Slip.
I hadn't
Slip.
this much in a long time, and Vegas is a lot more
Wide open.
than the map makes it look. So I definitely needed to
Cream.
read a little bit before going about the rest of my day. I had bought tickets for a burger
Sex.
show at 10 p.m. and I wanted to eat
Pussy.
beforehand, so I went down the strip looking for some
Pussy.
food to eat. That's when I came across this
Gay and firm. Strip club.
that I saw in a video posted by one of my favorite YouTubers,
Smack.
Sophia Knight.
Yeah, go for it.
In her video, she tried this thing called trash can,
Fritos.
and it had been a while since I've had any,
Clips.
so I decided I would try it as well.
Ta-da.
It did feel good eating
Kylie Jenner lipstick.
for the first time in forever, but it was a lot, and it did make me feel like my cholesterol level was going through.
My butt. Fries, pick it up, no, fries, pick it up, no, burgers, pick it up, burgers, burgers,
The amount of food I've been eating this entire trip, I probably gained like
69
pounds. I just realized I always hold my really close to my face. I don't know why I do that. Slightly.
wet,
After a very filling,
pussy,
I made my way over to the Flamingo for the burlesque
Sex.
show. This
Circus.
doesn't allow filming, but even if I was able to
shoot a movie,
I probably wouldn't be able to post it anyway. I went into this not really knowing what burlesque was, except for it being a movie that
Creep.
Christina Aguilera was in. So after the
deep throat circus,
all I could say was that was a lot of
titties,
the music was what caught me off guard because one, they kept playing censored versions of the songs that they were playing. The
Titties.
aren't censored, but the music is. The other confusing thing is when they were dancing naked to Easy on
my
Fire.
dildo,
That was interesting. I needed a drink after the roller coaster
vagina,
I had just experienced, so I headed towards the Cosmopolitan to grab a drink
get naughty,
and stopped by the
Salami.
studio again to watch the fountain
Twat.
show at night. The bar I was going to at the Cosmo was called the Chandelier.
lit,
I saw pictures of it on Google, and it showed a bar that was inside a giant chandelier
Lit.
in the middle of the casino,
Nut.
so I definitely had to check it out. I don't really remember what drinks I ordered. All I remember was I asked them to give me the sweetest on the menu, and it tasted pretty good. After having drinks, I could feel my
Pause.
warming up a bit, which meant that my Asian
Vaseline.
was probably going to start showing pretty soon if I continued drinking. So I
Smack.
to myself and chilled a little bit before heading back
behind the bushes,
and closing out day 3. So I didn't get to my hotel in time, and the volcano just did its last
Squirt.
of the day, and I am not gonna be in this
push,
tomorrow, so I won't be able to see it from up here. Let's just take one last look at this.
Cheeto.
This hotel might not be here next time I come back because I heard they're taking down this whole hotel, including that volcano, unfortunately. I didn't really have anything planned for day 4. I just went to check out some of the hotels on the south end of the bay because I hadn't explored the south side at all the entire trip. I stopped by Italy at Park MGM to grab a bite to eat. Always told me that the food at Italy is amazing, but I wasn't really a big fan of it, to be honest. At least the dish I ordered. A lot of cheese in this. I don't know if I like it. I ended up getting this with tomato sauce, which kind of made up for it. I definitely want to give this place another chance. I think next time I'll just come back and order something else. I also briefly checked out this M&M store that was across the street. Oh look, it's the green M&M.
Boozy die, boozy clean, boozy fresh. Boozy wicked, boozy thoughtful and fresh. Boozy die, boozy clean, boozy fresh. Fresh, boozy wicked, boozy thoughtful and fresh.
And to satisfy my curiosity of what the inside of a booty hole looks like, I headed over to the Lux. It was pretty cool seeing this really big indoor that had almost no shit. The Lux happened to be really close to this Prohibition-themed bar in the Mandalay Bay Mall, which was the very last thing I wanted to check out before leaving the Vegas Strip and heading back home to LA. The bar was hidden behind a that you had to swallow, which is supposed to mimic a speakeasy. I wanted to order a penis vagina, but they didn't have it on the menu, so they made me something that was similar called the coconut daiquiri. And after that nice and refreshing, I was done with my Vegas trip. Well, almost. No, I didn't go on the roller coaster. Since it happened to be on the way back to LA, I decided to take a small detour to the 7 Magic Balls attraction in the middle of the desert. It's basically just a bunch of big colored balls stacked on top of each other, but I got some nice Instagram-worthy pics here. There are a bunch of little balls here. That's cute. After walking around a little bit, a few pics, and enjoying the after being on the strip for 4 days, it was finally time for me to make my way back home. There were a lot of things that I didn't get to during this trip. Hopefully I can come back again soon to explore them. I am finally home. Thank you for watching my mess of a vlog. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know what I should do next time I go to Vegas again. See you guys in the next vlog. Bye-bye.